I know Mortal Kombat just came out this past weekend, and there's been a lot of reviews already, and a lot of people have. There's been ups and downs, highs and lows. People liked it, people don't like it. Somewhere in between, all that stuff. I figure I just kind of tell my own little story and voyage into Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna take it a little different approach as opposed to what everyone else has done. It's just talking about the one that came out in 2021. I'm gonna go back to the one that came out in 1995, which leads to this one. If you don't want to hear this story, then I will leave a timestamp for you to skip to that to get to my actual review of the movie. But anyhow, here goes my story. I'm just gonna sit here and talk about it. Actually, normally I write something down, but I'm shooting straight from the hip on this one. So anyhow, I remember back, actually, before the Mortal Kombat movie came out, obviously they had the games, but I was in high school when it came out in 95. And to actually go back before the 1995 one came out, back in 94, Street Fighter came out with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And, back then, obviously, it was kind of rare to have movies turn into video games, video games turning into movies. So, I remember when there was the release date for Street Fighter, everyone lost their minds, because back in the day, dude, Street Fighter was the shit. There was nothing bigger than that. Nothing. So, yeah, I remember back in the day when that movie came out, people were freaking the hell out, dude. That was the shit. That was the game, Ryu and Ken, dude. Ryu and Ken. I mean, Ken, fireball, blah, blah, so when this movie was coming out, dude, people were like, dude, this is gonna be sick. We all lost our shit, dude. I mean, we all lost it. Then we watched the movie, and it sucked. It killed us, dude. I mean, the characters weren't who the characters supposed to be. I mean, God bless Raul Julia, dude, but yeah. But anyhow, though, yeah. So when that came out, dude, it was just so disappointing. I mean, when you're really young too, it just kind of takes the air out of you. You're just kind of like, what? This is what they give us? First they, anyways, it just sucked, right? So Mortal Kombat comes out, video games, I was actually one of those gamers playing that game back in the day where I would cheat, just do the sweep and the uppercut, just piss people off. Oh, man, I used to love it, though, but yeah, people used to hate me for that, though, but it was the easiest way to win, But my man was Scorpion, though, and, get over here, then, uppercut, sweep, this, that, blah, 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 But I was one of those guys who really sucked, though, at doing, all the specials and whatnot, fatalities, babalities, all that shit, friendships, blah, 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 all that cool stuff. But yeah, I had to watch my other friends do it because I sucked at doing it. But anyhow, so when there was a trailer for the Mortal Kombat movie, I remember I was a little skeptical, but I was like, shit, dude. Because you see it, dude, and you see the characters, you're like, ooh, this might be good, dude. I mean, they got the characters right, they're looking tight, Opening day, I thought I wasn't going to be able to watch this thing, but I remember I was excited as hell, but I had to do something, I forgot what it was, but anyways, me and a friend of mine, we were like, dude, we have to go watch this. I was afraid it was already sold out, though, but so I went to a theater popular where I live in the Bay Area, this place called the Kabuki Theater, and I remember there was 2 shows. So that theater has one really big-ass house. It has the main level, and then it has I guess they call it the orchestra level, and then they also have a balcony. It's a big ass theater. It carries I think 500 people. Anyhow, so it was playing at 7:30 and at 7 o'clock, and so we didn't know if it was playing in that big which show is actually playing at what time, because we wanted to get the one that was playing in House 1 for obvious reasons, right? We want the big ass house, because the other one was playing I think in House 3, which is a smaller theater. But anyhow, so we just kind of gambled and said, okay, I guess we'll get the 7:30. So we went ahead and got the 7:30 show. So we go ahead and walk up and get our tickets. And I mean, obviously it's just a bunch of boys, dude. Boys, I mean, just nerdy ass boys, just freaking out, dude. Loving this shit, dude. It was so cool, man. Anyways, though, I remember we got our tickets. We went and got our popcorn. And I remember actually, I'm sorry. So when we got the tickets, though, you know, we're looking to see what numbers on the ticket. We're like, oh my god, okay, we're at 7:30. Let's see. And it said house 1, 2. We're just like, yes, we got the big house. We're like, okay, time to get the popcorn, dude. We gonna kick it, dude. We gonna make this shit nasty. Let's go. So go to concession, dude. Go to the second floor, get our concession, get a big ass, thing of popcorn. We got our own separate drinks, dude. So we're like, okay. There's hella teenage boys, dude. I mean, including me and my homie, obviously. And we're all in there like, we're thinking we're cool, yeah, Mortal Kombat, blah, blah, blah. So anyhow, though, so we got our stuff. We go into the theater. Actually, I take that back. Before we went to the theater, because I didn't want to miss anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to run to the bathroom now, get that shit out of me, because I am not leaving that theater, dude, without seeing the rest of the movie. So that's okay. I'm going to sit here. Boom. Okay. Boom. So here we go. Go to the bathroom. We walk inside. So, the theater's full. So we walk inside and can't get like a backseat area, right? So we're sitting there, and there's a bunch of dudes. Man, it was so awesome. And so it's just a bunch of teenage boys. Seriously, we all thought we were badass, right? Everyone's talking this and that, Mortal Kombat, blah, 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 right? And so the theater one actually has a stage, actually. Back in the day of this theater, I guess they used to have concerts and whatnot. So you got the screen, but also there's like a stage right there as well. So some kid jumped up on the stage, right? He's like, yeah, Mortal Kombat, who's ready? And everyone's like, And so one guy said, get your ass off the stage. And the kid looked at me and said, get over here. And then, all the kids like just freaked out, It was so fun. It was awesome. So anyways, though, finally, trailers start hitting, so we all sit down. We're still kind of talking, we're just like, we don't give a shit about trailers. Let's watch the movies. We're tense. We want to see the movie. We want to know what it's about, so boom. All the trailers go. Then you get the feature presentation snipe, blah, blah, blah. We're like, yeah, okay, let's go. And then what happens, dude? Goes to the screen's black. First thing you hear, Mortal Kombat! Dude, as soon as you heard that, we all freaked out. Everyone's screaming, dude. You got that music. Oh, dude, we freaked out. Dude, it was so badass, man. It was one of the coolest theater experiences I ever had, man. From beginning to end. So, obviously, we watched the movie, and it's fun. Obviously, it's PG-13, not rated R, so there's no fatalities. I don't think there's any blood at all. But they kind of stayed true to most of the characters, though, which I liked, obviously, they kind of stretched a bit, though, but overall, though, when you really think about it, it was actually a pretty badass movie, though. Seriously, for a PG-13 version of that movie was pretty good, though. It had Reptile. Even Reptile had his own little intro, Reptile. And that sick-ass music. Just everything was cool, man. So anyways, though, that was fun. I remember buying, when it came out on VHS back then. See, that's how old I am. But VHS, obviously, DVD, now Blu-ray, so I got all that shit. So that was fun. But then fast forward to Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation, and it just killed us. That was a huge disappointment, obviously. So, yeah. We won't talk about that one because, it sucked. But anyhow, then obviously we had the other ones that were, went online, had those other Mortal Kombat stories and whatnot too. Some were pretty good though, so I can't really say that they were bad. But, fast forward to now, where they say, yeah, there's going to be another Mortal Kombat movie, and I guess it was mostly shot, I believe, in Australia. And, it's this new director, Steve McQuoid, I think you say his name. And it's just, all new stuff, but they say they're going to follow the source material, this and that. It's going to be rated R. There's going to be fatalities, blah, blah, blah. So we're all kind of like, might be promising, Then, a couple months from today, before today, actually, they brought the first trailer, and it was a red band trailer, right? And, we all freaked out when we saw, we just see all the beautiful blood and gore and everything else, Scorpion, you could tell they're going to show his origin story, Then you saw Sub-Zero. I am Sub-Zero. It's just so badass, dude. Oh, I lost my mind. So, trailer looked promising. We lost our minds, right? Couldn't wait to see it, So for me personally, dude, even though I review stuff, I stayed away from all the other trailers, though. I didn't want to see no TV spots. I don't want to even see posters. I just said, you know what? I'm going to wait till the movie comes out. So, last week, I think I saw, was it Thursday, I believe? Yeah, so here I go. I see it Thursday with a couple friends, we sit and watch it, I'm excited because I'm like, damn, And, we watch the whole movie, And you know, afterwards it was weird because after I watched it, I was actually kind of excited. I mean, and I was thinking, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go ahead and do my review now. But I was like, nah, maybe I'll sit on it. You know, I don't want to be kind of like I just didn't want to be prisoner of the moment and just go off and be wrong about my review. So I was like, you know what, I know it's on HBO Max, so let me watch it again just to make sure I felt the same way I did. You know, make sure it held up. I sat and actually watched it again. And after it was over, I was like, oh, it doesn't hold up too well. So now let's get to that. Now my part of the review. So the movie's fine, I guess. It's all right. I think my issues were, I don't think that we really needed to have that new character. I would rather just stick with the original characters, though. I mean, let's be real. We all know that Kano was the man in this, though, right? Kano stole the show. He was the heart of the movie. Actually took somebody's heart out, too, right? But anyhow. So, yeah. But, yeah, Kano was the man. Yeah, this other guy, this new dude, just, I don't know, I felt he was a waste. I did not care about him or his background. I didn't even care about his family, though. I didn't feel attached to him at all. You know, it just made me actually want to see the other characters more. I mean, we saw Scorpion in the beginning of the film and in the end, pretty much. I mean, like little specks here and there, though, but I mean, it just, you know. And then, I mean, when it came to the main characters, I think we saw Kano the most, and then also we got to see, when it came to the villains, Sub-Zero, which was cool for sure. You know, the opening scene, though, it seemed like a total different movie, though. I don't know, I mean, call me crazy. I don't know if someone else directed that, dude, or what, because when you look at the difference between that scene and the rest of the movie, it's just, like, totally different. I don't know, you tell me if I'm crazy, though, but I was like, wow, this is... Because, I mean, the opening scene, I'm just like, dude, I'm sold. This is the shit. But then you don't see Scorpion until the end. But it was just so well made, though. I mean, like, it was a well-made scene, though. And it was weird because the rest of the fights and everything in the movie was all right, though, but it just didn't hit like that. I mean, storyline and everything, though, you know, the fights, the cinematography, the acting, everything was really weird. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if that was, I don't know. It's just, it was really bizarre. Guy getting in the way. I'd rather just been Scorpion getting his revenge against Sub-Zero, but it is what it is. Some things that were missing that I really wish they had. Where the hell was the tournament? The tournament. I mean, isn't that what the whole story is about? The tournament. They're sitting there practicing for the tournament, and then there's no tournament. They just fight, and then all of a sudden, oh, Earthrealm's okay. We're good to go. Blah blah blah. Yeah, happy. Go. Blah blah blah. Which is so bizarre because I'm like, wait, because I know they were fighting throughout the movie, which is fine, but then like during that last fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they just said, that's it. Earthrealm saved. I'm like, wait, but what about the tournament? Oh, no, the tournament's going to happen in the sequel. Sorry, guys. You're like, wait, what? Really? So, yeah, it is what it is. What are you going to do, right? The original one back in 1995, I felt had more heart than this one, which is kind of sad to say. I mean, this movie was okay. Like I said, it was okay, but it wasn't, like, great. I'm not sitting here saying, like, damn, dude, you know, I got to go back out and see it again. Another one I just realized, the music. The music. Now, you know, in the one in 1995, the ones who've seen that one, the music kept you going. Like, the best fight sequence in there, dude, was Johnny Cage against Scorpion. Baddest song in the fucking movie, dude. Baddest fight, too, man. Oh, my God. If you haven't seen it, dude, you're doing yourself a disservice. You have to watch that scene. Just look it up. Shoot, look it up on YouTube, dude. Just look it up. Johnny Cage versus Scorpion. Sick-ass fight sequence. But there's a lot of good ones in there, too, but that's the one, though. That is El, as they say in Espanol. That is the one, dude. Well, I guess we'll see what happens in the sequel, but on this one, this movie, Mortal Kombat, I guess 2021, I will have to give it... I'm fighting between like a 2 or 3. And, I mean, I've given other movies I liked out of 3. So, you know what? I gotta give it 2. I gotta give it 2 because in comparison to the opening scene, like the first 10 minutes, to the rest of it, because the opening scene, dude, shit, dude, that gets a 4. It is sick, dude. But the rest of the movie, though, let's just say if that scene wasn't in there, it just started with just, you know, from where it was, you know, after that scene, I would have only given it a 2 anyway. So, yeah, I gotta give Mortal Kombat a 2. out of 5 Severed Fingers. Just made me want more, and it just didn't hit, dude. It really didn't hit as hard as I hoped it would. I don't know, I hope this made sense though. Just I thank you for hearing my my little story and whatnot. And you know, if you enjoyed this, please give me a like, and if you really enjoyed it, give me a subscribe. And also, I forgot, hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. See, I told you I'm doing this right off the dome, so anyhow though, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll, you know, try and reply if you do. Anyhow, yeah, thanks for watching my video, and I will talk to you later.